Are you of the view, after 4 years in the area, that the speed cameras are a road safety, an effective road safety tool, or are they a revenue raiser?
No, they're an effective road safety tool. I mean, that's a predictable answer from me, but when that phrase, revenue raise, has been with us all the time I've been in the job. But, I mean, if you stand back from it, of course the cameras raise revenue. All that revenue goes into better roads, road improvements to the very cent. But how can you have speed enforcement unless you have sanctions? And to those people who take great joy in telling me that the cameras are revenue raisers, I say, yeah, you're spot on. Look, let's change the system and let's give you a week's imprisonment if you exceed the speed limit. No one seems to show any enthusiasm for that.
Why are you retiring?
Because 4 years is long enough, Neil, because you start to think you're right, and I think that's a dangerous sign. You become less tolerant to views that aren't yours, and I think that's a bad thing. And I reckon there's a moment where you know that someone else with a different approach should come in, and that person may have a totally different approach to what I've done. You see, I had no model. The one thing I was when I was appointed, I was the world's greatest road safety camera commissioner, and I still am, by God. And so will the new appointee when that happens.
You did tell the government some time ago, we don't have a replacement yet?
No, I haven't been advised of one. I understand interviews are still taking place, but
A judicial background important, or a background in the law?
I don't think common sense background really, and an utter fierce defence of independence. Independence. Look, if the public get a sniff that you're not independent, you might as well close the office.
Did you ever have anybody challenging that independence? Did you?
Oh yeah.
Within government?
Not in government on either side, but I've had people who have been aggrieved by what I've decided, and they've written me some pretty foul letters. But,
Really?
Yeah, but the thing that hurt me most, and I'm sorry that sounds a bit sooky, doesn't it? But when they'd queried that I was independent, I mean you've been privy to a couple of the rows I've had with some very eminent people, and I'll concede anything else. I'll concede I'm dumb, I've misconceived the situation, but when it comes to independence, I will not give ground.